Hola, ¿cómo estás? Welcome to the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 49.
Oh my goodness.
Cuatro nueve.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought of it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, he was
I was
on
over here, I was
point
off.
today.
This is the video game podcast
Is
by
it?
gamers, for gamers.
No, that's how we're selling it now.
That's how we're selling it.
That's what it is.
We are casual gamers, but we have
Super
a
casual.
passion about it. Passion about video games. And just enough of believability that you might think we're professionals sometimes.
But we
Passion
are.
of the gamers.
I'm Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate. With me, we have.
I'm Ate Rojas, also known as No Jeans.
No jeans.
And next to him.
Jason Zahn, also known as the Zahner.
And I got nothing for him because you don't like the other one, so I got to come up with something.
Hey, Zahn,
Sunday.
put that mic closer to your face, bro.
Okay.
There we go.
And on the production side, you can see him with our handy dandy webcam.
I know. I'm excited.
Introduce yourself, sir.
Oh, it's Robert, also known as Rob Dog, 1991.
Rob Dog, 1991.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. I love it.
And we're filmed today in front of a live studio audience.
A live Christopher
We've got a
audience.
Christopher Xlorian, CMG Xlorian back there. You're not going to be able to hear him, but he's back there.
You're supposed to
You're
clap.
supposed to clap.
Clap.
There,
There
you
we
go.
go.
Remember? There you go.
Maybe you guys can hear that. Maybe you
Clap
can't.
like a weirdo, bro. I'm sorry. That was weird. I'm uncomfortable now.
Uncomfortable. If you,
You don't know how to
want to
clap.
follow us on any of our social media platforms, you can follow us at, let me get this right because we're filming in front of a green screen. Okay. Twitter, CMG_Gamecast, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Casual Misfits Gaming. You could also download this podcast and listen to it later on, Mondays usually, on iTunes and SoundCloud. All of this is filmed live with chat interaction, so we
Yeah.
try to make it, a little fun
Filmed
for
in
you
front
guys.
of a live
I
studio
don't like
green
that
screen.
you let them in on this incredible secret. I wanted them to think I painted that wall back there, that beautiful gray.
Oh,
and
no,
then
it is painted.
with transitional paint that you can just make it do whatever you
Yes.
want.
We have a big-
Transitional
Magic.
paint.
We have
Freaking
a
Willy
eight-
Wonka over
You're
here.
welcome.
Yeah, we got an 8K monitor behind us. That's what's going on.
8K
Yeah.
monitor. Oh, that'd be
8K
awesome.
monitor,
Let's
man.
do that next.
Because that's super happening, right, guys?
Sorry,
Yeah.
we're not filmed in front of a green screen, but we are live on Twitch. Thank you to everybody that is watching, and in the chat you can interact with us. And we're not one of those podcasts that just lets the chat go and we don't respond to it. We'll respond to you
I mean, on occasion.
on occasion,
All the time.
All the time.
all the time,
We try to
occasionally,
stay
all
on
the
it.
time. All right, we like to start the podcast with what how our weeks have been and what games we've been playing. Let's start with Zoner.
Okay, I got more than 1 week.
Oh, you do. You've
Because
been
I
gone
have
for a
not
while.
been on the podcast for a month.
Okay,
Man.
All that being said, the main game I've been playing is God of War.
what's that?
It's a little indie game.
Oh, okay.
So
FaZe
what
is
you
here.
do is you have stick figures.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's like a stick figure.
It's like a stick figure. No, stick figure. What do they call those? Like physics-based.
Oh, okay.
It's one of
okay,
those games.
those.
It's pretty
Okay.
good. It's pretty good. And there's a little story in it, too. They borrow from other stories in mythology and stuff.
That's cool.
All right. It's pretty
Okay.
good, you know.
So God of
little-
War. If
so
you
it's a
haven't
little
heard it, go.
lazy.
If you haven't heard of God of War, go check it out. Apparently, it's an
Yeah.
amazing stick figure game.
And they have rock, paper, scissors mini games.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah. So we'll
All
go
right.
with those. But no, God of War, PUBG.
PUBG.
Ooh. I want to hear Zahner's thoughts on it now.
I
He's-
love that
he
game.
said it.
I know, but it's been a while, and I
No,
want to hear
so-
if he's continued to love it.
Oh, yeah, and I talked to Matt this week, and he was telling me about the problems he was having. I think it's because I have the X,
Okay.
so I never have those problems.
Yeah,
like
on the-
I've never had a single
Frame rate or things not
nothing.
loading in.
No,
Yeah.
no. I was so pissed the other day though because I did finish third, so I
Oh.
was 2 away from getting my first chicken dinner, and I will be honest, I even had the drop on the guy that killed me.
And you missed.
And I got too excited. I was like, I got too excited.
That'll happen.
Killed me.
Wicked Minds in the chat saying, I'm sorry I can't make today. I will be there next Saturday. Sweet, Wicked. It'd be awesome to see you. He's one of our.
I won't be there. That's
What the
awesome.
heck?
Oh, you're on call
I'm
next
on
week.
call next weekend.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
You can take No Gene spot, Wicked.
This will be the first podcast I'll miss when you guys are actually here.
Yeah, we tend to just
Well,
like
but
leave.
We really haven't, committed.
Yeah.
It may end up being Wicked here by himself.
Might be Wicked.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
No, we'll be here.
So the thing,
Poor Chris over there. He's like, what about me?
PUBG,
What the
God
hell?
of War, what else? Oh. So what I just started.
Mm-hmm.
So right when I We'll just say that I had already beat it, right?
It's
Are we
wrong.
live?
I think we're live.
All right.
Hey,
Hello?
I think we're live now.
Hello again.
All right, so
Sorry about that.
we're gonna blame Robert or somebody because
No,
it
I already did
just,
in the chat.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Refresh your page.
That's nice. Okay. Good.
We're here
There's
now.
the bus, and there's Robert.
And I was driving.
Jeez.
Sorry, you drive like bus like this, huh? Sorry, like this.
I usually use levers.
Oh, levers. You're driving a trolley. That's a trolley. I'll
yeah.
take. That's a. All right, we're
a
back.
lever
Sorry
bus.
about that, guys.
Stupid dumbass Jess used to say that. He would say when I was driving, because I'm not the best driver. He'd say, "Dude, you drive like a mime driver. You're like, you actually really do this."
Like the old 50s movies where they're doing this the whole time.
And they're driving in a straight line.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry about that, guys. The software crashed. That was weird. Anyway, so we're back.
All right.
You've played games, a lot of games since
so
you've been.
the other game I was playing. That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
Okay, so the other game that I just got into, and I started playing, and I usually don't like these games, but I've been having a blast with it. Is Far Cry 5.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you, that game is a fun game, dude. That game is good. I like it. I like the whole premise of it. The story so far is pretty
Nice.
good. It's fun. I'm enjoying it, and I'm not real deep into it, but you know, it's been all God of War.
Oh, yeah.
It really has. I mean,
I feel you.
I played a few Gears of War.
Mhm.
The only problem is after you go back to another over the right hit, right shoulder,
Mhm.
and instead of pushing A to run, and you click on the damn
On the X button, yeah.
on the R3, and it doesn't.
Oh, yeah. That won't do it. Senor Leche is here. What's
Oh,
up, buddy?
Leche.
He's throwing that CMG hype in there.
Senor
All right,
Leche.
No Jeans, what games have you played?
God of War.
Mm-hmm.
I've played. I have not beaten it yet, though.
Close?
I think so.
You don't know.
I,
You just don't know.
'Cause
He's close.
I'm doing all the side missions and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
it's fun. Let's see. Yesterday I played Battlefront 2 in honor of May the 4th.
Wait. The new one or
The
the,
new one.
classic? Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
My friends I was playing with,
All right.
not Matthew.
Yeah, you didn't invite me.
You can
I'm
still
sorry.
play with your friends on the classic.
And
What else?
let's see. I think that's about it. I mean,
Wow.
I
All
think
right.
that's it. Just
God of War is consuming.
It
I was
is.
gonna say,
Yeah.
I didn't expect anybody to be playing anything else. Robert, what have you been playing? How's your week been?
It's been good. God of War. Yeah. Lots of God of War. I don't know how far I am into the game, but like I found a couple things where I was like, "Oh, wow, that's really awesome." But I don't want to talk about them because I don't know if I'm going to ruin it for myself or ruin it for Matt. So
You'll
yeah.
ruin it for me, so that's fine.
It's so good though. It's so good.
It is
Nice.
good.
And every time I want to play a different game, I open my PS4 and I'm like, I should get some more God of War in, and then I'm there for like 3 hours.
Yep.
So
Dude, it can do that. Really,
yeah, really easy. Yeah,
yeah.
Easily.
Like
yeah.
I think I'm gonna drop 20 minutes in here, and the next thing you know, it's 3 hours.
And it doesn't
later.
feel like it at all.
It
Like,
doesn't.
you're just playing it.
And I finally fought something that looked like I shouldn't have been able to beat it, and I was like, wow, that was actually pretty cool and exciting. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, Matt.
That's how Kratos is. There's this guy this big, and then there's like something this big, and you shouldn't be able to beat it, but
It's a
you're
bit-
freaking Kratos, the god of war.
Think about that, but like times like 10. And
Okay,
it was pretty
cool.
cool.
All
Pretty
right.
cool.
Let's see. My week
I
was
know exactly where you're at now.
Yeah.
my week was incredibly interesting, to say the least. I've been holding on to a story all week because Robert wanted to hear it, and I'm like, nope, this is a podcast story because this happened in my week. Games I've been playing. First off, I didn't play any more God of War because I have to play it like after the kids go to bed. I'm playing some PUBG and Smite.
Smite. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
been playing
Oh
some
yeah.
Smite in my free
Playing
time.
Smite too. That's right. Oh, and Rainbow Six Siege with Chris. That's
There you
right.
go. See?
Senior Lich is throwing some funny stuff out there. Nowhere's sending us a heart. Thanks, Nowhere.
Yeah.
All right. So this story takes place on Wednesday, to be exact. I'm at lunch.
Okay, so it's not about me. That's good.
No.
I'll tell you, it's not always about you.
It's not
okay?
always
Because
about
his,
you.
his stories
Get
are always
over it.
like,
It's not always about
Ate
you.
was horrible this game, and Jude beat him again.
Don't be horrible at
I
the
mean,
game.
just because that's what we focused on last week doesn't mean.
Faye says we talking about Fortnite now. No, this story happened. I got a call from Jillian before lunch. I was doing some work, so I couldn't answer. She texted me during lunch. Hey, are you free? And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I call her back, and she sounds she sounds very hesitant to talk to me, and I'm like, okay.
Oh no.
And we just had somebody very close to us pass away, so that's what immediately my head was going to. That something else happened, and I was like, I cannot handle this right now. So she's like, so I have to tell you what happened this morning, and I'm like, okay. Jude was trying to. I'm like, okay, so somebody's not dead. Okay, good.
Good.
Okay.
So good start.
Good start. Jude was trying to get the controller out of the unplugged from the PS4,
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
and
Ate knows about these
was
problems.
trying to get it off, and I'm like, did he break my PS4?
He's just like, did he break the
Did he?
PS4?
Is that what happened?
He comes in, he's like, boy.
And boy.
Well done.
So I'm sitting there and I'm ready, and she's like, and he was trying to pull the cable out, and the cable was stuck on something, and it finally gave way, and it released, and his hand jerked, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And
This is a long build-up. This better be
I know,
good.
right? This is a very good story. I've been waiting 3 days for this.
he smashed the controller through my TV.
No. Through the TV.
Which TV?
The big
my
screen.
big screen TV.
The
in
one
my
that you
living
just
room.
got replaced like 4 months ago.
Yeah, through the warranty. Yeah, literally went.
Through the TV.
Like, well, he smashed it. It didn't break the front glass, but he
Okay.
went. But
This is a little too convenient.
it cracked.
I think he told you to
So
do
it
this.
sounds
You're
like
not
an-
the first person that said
I
that.
think
but
he told you to do
okay.
this to get a 4K.
No, so like literally, like so she tells me, and like so she but the way she said it is, and he hit the TV, and I'm like, did my TV come crashing down? Like what happened?
Is he
She's like,
okay? Yeah.
And so at first I'm
Maybe that
thinking
should have been the first thing.
And she's like, no, it didn't. I'm like, so it didn't fall on anybody? She's like, no, and she's like, but the inside panel is shattered,
Oh no.
and the TV went boom, 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 and died.
So now I
And
know why
was
you
like,
haven't been
so
playing
my
God of War.
TV's dead, and she's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, I need to go now because I'm pretty pissed off. I need
like
to
just
process
crying
this,
inside.
so I'm just gonna go. And she's like, okay, I understand. And I'm like, just click it, went back to my lunch, and just
Oh.
So do you have a new 4K TV?
so. Long story
See?
short,
Look at this guy.
people in the chat are crying. People in the chat are crying for me. Thank you, Phased.
Oh my
So,
God, Claw.
long story short, that day, you know me, I am immediately on the keyboard, like looking at the deals and stuff, because I could. What did I just do?
What did you buy?
You went,
What did
yeah.
you buy?
Well, I could not. There's no way I could afford to go get the TV I wanted. Like, I want to save up for that $1,700 TV. It's not happening.
I understand.
So your options are your Costco, right?
Of course.
Your
That's
you
not
know
bad.
you're anywhere from your 5 to 7, and for me personally, I'm going to put it on credit using money I don't have. That's what's going to happen. So
how you live
I was-
life.
Yeah.
That's how it's
so
life.
you know, so I'm
you
sitting-
are American, right?
Yes, yeah, I'm
That's
American.
life.
So
So
everybody
you
lives in
you bought a
America.
TV like everybody else.
Claw, you're not going to understand that because Americans do it a little differently. So
You do it better.
yeah.
I don't
get-
know if I want to say that, but
But we get what we want right now.
So
don't
anyways, so I'm looking around and I'm checking the deals, and I'm not going to be happy with the TVs I'm looking at. I'm like,
Please
in
don't
this
buy a
price,
Vizio.
in this price
Hey,
range,
Vizios aren't
Vizios are
bad.
actually really
Hey.
good.
A 4K? Come on, guys. If you want an HDR 4K, don't go something that's not.
I don't think
Vizio.
you
I
understand.
got a
what Vizio is.
Vizio 4K.
Is
that
it-
thing works
is it-
pretty
you
damn
sure?
good.
You know they're made by
All right.
Sony, right?
It's like the last
It's
year's
their
models.
sister
I
company.
thought it was LG.
No, it's
Oh,
Vizio's owned by Sony.
I don't know, man. I'm just used to the
okay.
Vizio TVs looking a little washed out, but I
Um,
haven't seen any of the new ones yet.
Well, it
so.
depends on where you're looking at and their feed going into.
I mean,
it. Anyways,
if you're going to
so
Walmart to buy a TV, you're going the wrong
Yeah,
place.
you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. I
so
didn't say I went to Walmart.
I'm
but
looking
anyway.
at TVs, and I'm looking at the specs, and I'm just like, this is so frustrating. 'Cause I'm about to buy a TV that I don't really want, that I'm gonna have to have for a while now, because I'm not gonna go and spend the money again.
That's
so
right.
you're kind of in this where you're not gonna be happy buying this TV, but you just need one. So I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check and see what open box things are at, like Best Buy
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Fry's.
Okay.
And I'm like, because I think I can find something in the
Okay.
price range there that maybe is a little bit better.
Especially
Okay.
That was my
Fry's.
first TV.
Yeah.
Open
So
box.
I went and I looked Best Buy, Fry's, and looking specifically like maybe a Sony, like a last year's model or whatever.
That's a lot of build up
And they
here.
didn't have anything. I know you like that.
Just hurry up. Like, geez, I just want to know what you got.
I found actually at Fry's they had a Samsung 55-inch. It's the 8 series, so the different models. There's the 6 series, that's the 1200. The The 7 series, like the 1400, and the 8 series, that's around 1700.
Okay.
Last year's model, open box, nothing wrong with it.
$1,200.
$700.
What?
And then did you buy the warranty?
No, because if there's something wrong with it, it has a manufacturer warranty on it.
Yeah, but
No,
what
I know
happens
that.
when Jude
Yeah.
throws a controller through this
It doesn't cover physical damage anyways. The
Oh,
warranties
okay.
don't cover physical damage. So like the guy tried telling me, he's like, well, it covers this. It covers everything but physical damage. I'm like, you realize the reason I'm in this situation is because of physical damage,
I'd
right?
be like, does it cover a toddler throwing a controller through the screen?
So I got a 4K HDR Samsung. It's the curved. That's what they had.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Well, no.
Well, that's perfect for his apartment.
The Best Buy had a flat one, and the best one had a flat one. They was actually selling it the same price. But
What's wrong with the curved
the
one,
curved
guys? He's got a
actually-
smaller,
here's the-
he's got a
here's the
smaller
thing.
living room, and it works.
with the curved, I have zero glare.
See,
my
that's
back
nice.
my back window always put glare on the left side. I have not had any glare. So
Okay.
I have all these things.
But
Needless
it's
to
4K
say,
and HDR.
It's 4K HDR, and I'm sitting there, and you can see the difference, and it's amazing.
Okay,
I'm
so we
super
need to get
happy.
you a PS4 Pro now.
That's the thing. I need a PS4 Pro now
All right.
because I'm sitting there with a.
If you're gonna get one or the other,
Mhm.
I hate to say this, but you got to go with the X over the Pro.
Why?
No,
Because
no.
there's so many more games that. Which one do you have the X at home?
No, but I also have a gaming computer, so I don't really rush out.
Well, here's the
to buy
thing,
that.
too. How often do we play the Xbox?
That's my.
That's
thing.
the thing, yeah.
I
How
want to
often
see
do we play that
Kratos in
Xbox?
4K, not freaking. I don't know.
See, I think that that would be fine.
See, you can't
But
even
back-
think of something. You're like, I
Back
don't
at
know.
the what you were just saying though, Rob, like about the Vizio.
Yeah.
I was just talking about it before here because I don't feel it's the Pro's fault. I think it's the Vizio's fault. Is I was playing it on.
There's input lag, right?
I swear
When you're
there is.
playing
I was
on
playing
the-
it on the
yeah,
resolution
yeah.
instead of
Mhm.
performance. And just so you know, through my playthrough of God of War,
Mhm.
the controller may have got thrown across the room 3 times.
Now all of
Three
a sudden,
separate
all of a
times.
sudden you're
And
slaying it, right?
Now,
Yeah.
exactly. So now I moved it to performance, and I'm having none of those issues. So
Yeah.
apparently, performance is more important than looks.
So
That's all I'm saying.
Do you know why this was sent back? I figured it out because this TV has like these back panels you put on to cover wires and stuff, and one of them, it doesn't actually click in all the way. That's the only.
Oh,
thing
throw it
that's-
away.
Yeah, so somebody returned it, but that's the only thing, and it's actually really cool. You run, there's this back panel. You run the power cord in, and this one connect cable in, and then you run them through these channels, and then down the TV and down through the leg to a little box, a little Samsung box, and that's where you plug in all your HDMI's.
Oh,
So
wow.
they're not. You don't have all this cord management. You don't have all this cords hanging from your TV and everything.
So it's like it's internal, external. It
Yeah.
comes with its own switcher.
Yeah, basically, and it detects everything. When it knew what everything was. This is a PS4. This is an Xbox
Yeah.
One S. This is and did all this. I'm like, because I was like 7 years behind technology-wise.
Samsung's been ahead of everybody though. Actually,
Yeah.
for years, that
Yeah.
it detects. What is that REZ or something like that? That
Yeah, it's amazing. Though. I was watching because it's a smart TV. I was watching Netflix in 4K and the YouTube in 4K, and it's awesome. Anyway, so that was my week, and that's the story that I didn't want to tell him because your guys' reactions when you heard that Jude broke
have
my
you
TV was
watched
perfect.
on Netflix? Damn it. 4K. One of the first things that come up is the supercars.
No,
Oh,
I'll have to watch that.
yeah,
I'll have to watch that.
that's amazing. That
so
justifies your purchase alone.
it just the fact that I
thought it did.
just the fact that I
Did you
got a
watch it?
TV. I got a TV that was last year's top, almost top of the line for this year. It's amazing. So that
It's a
was
good
my
deal.
week. Anyways, let's get into. Also, we played for Mod Monday. We played Smite. For game night, we did God of War. Ate ran through some God of War. I didn't watch because I didn't want spoilers. So that's how that went. We can get into this week in gaming news because we're running a little behind. Twiggin. Is Ate's mic working yet?
No. So yeah, it's flatlined. So I want to try and fix it,
Why don't
but
you
I'm
try
afraid,
unplugging it and plugging it back
no,
in?
it's because we can still hear him, so it's not the M audio. It's OBS. Because if we couldn't hear him, then it would be the M audio board. But since we can still hear him, it's OBS. Not
I don't know.
Can we
Yeah,
hear
that's
you?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we can. All right.
Yeah, so that's the problem.
And he's getting no.
Yep.
Here, Ate, just talking to mine. Here. All right. This
I
week-
want to fix it, but I also don't want us to fall. So I don't know if OBS is going to kick me.
Ate, just use hand signals. Ate's mic is now dead.
Should I just try it? Because we want Ate to talk.
Sure, try it. Now bring it back.
Wait. Yeah, it's about to. Yep. Yay, OBS.
What just crashed?
OBS.
Let's see.
Everything stopped moving. Yeah. Yeah.
We're back. We're almost back.
Possibly.
Basimo?
I wish it would tell you just how much this costs.
I think we're back, guys.
All right, we're back.
Hey!
If anybody needed to know,
Hey, we're back.
we're looking into things that aren't OBS at the minute. That's what Ate's looking at.
Because OBS
Is BS.
It's
is
literal
BS
literal
right now.
BS right now.
It's the best free streaming,
But we need
program,
to put. We're probably gonna need to put
but
some money
it is
into
reason
this.
why it's
It's
free.
pissing me off right now.
It's
All right.
very annoying. But let's
So-
let's
And
move into
like I
Twiggin.
stated in the thing here is, we just wanted to do a throwback show and have all the problems we used
Exactly.
to have.
That's actually a great thing
That's
to
a
say.
great
That's
point.
exactly
All right.
what we're doing.
That's what we're doing here.
So this
that's why
week
the
in gaming.
Dreamcast is here.
Yeah, Dreamcast.
Twiggin.
This
So-
week in gaming. Twiggin.
Yeah, let's do this quickly because someone's mic is bound to cut out.
Yep, someone's mic is bound to cut out, apparently. It's first week of the month, so we're going to give you your PlayStation Plus and Xbox Gold free games for this month. On PlayStation Plus, you have Beyond Two Souls,
Great, amazing game.
Rayman
Nice.
Legends, which
Great,
we've already
amazing game.
gotten from them, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Risen 3, Titan Lords. That's what it's called. Eat Them, King Oswald.
Nice. That's a great game.
And Furmins. On Xbox, you're going to get Super Mega Baseball
Horrible.
2.
You sure? Because it sounds pretty super
It sounds
mega
super
awesome.
magnificent. Metal Gear Solid 5, The
Ooh.
Phantom Pain.
Which we already just recently got on PlayStation
we
for
got on
free.
PlayStation.
Okay, sorry.
Sega Vintage Collection, Streets of Rage.
Sega.
Jesus.
And Vanquish. Those are your games.
Wait, Vanquish?
Yep,
Ooh.
for the Xbox 360.
Have you any of you played Vanquish?
I have not.
So Vanquish is the closest thing to Gears of War that's not Gears of War.
Ah.
And it is very fun, and
We're
it is
so
done
stoked.
well.
We're so like
It is
on
done
God
well.
of War that you almost said God of War instead
Yeah.
of Gears of War.
Yeah,
That's funny.
It
All
is
right.
such a good game.
So who do you guys think won it this week or this month?
Oh,
That's
PlayStation.
all right. We do it. We
You
do
think?
it every year.
PlayStation, hands down.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Beyond Two Souls and Rayman. Well,
Oh.
we've already got Rayman though, so that's kind of
So,
a.
and also, I guess I'm saying it because I guess Metal Gear is better than.
See, I'm gonna give it to Xbox because of Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah,
5.
but see, we already got it on PlayStation.
I'm still
so
gonna.
I don't
But for
know.
this month,
All right,
I'm gonna give
we'll
it to
go.
them.
It has, and Vanquish is amazing.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it to Xbox.
And plus,
C-Claw,
Super Mega Ultra
not just a
Grand
homer.
Baseball.
Super Mega
Ultra.
Ultra Ultimate Bodacious
All right.
Baseball 2.
Before a mic cuts out,
Before
let's move
Mike
on.
cuts
Let's
out,
move
let's
on.
move
Yep.
on.
Try and cover as many things.
God of War sold 3.1 million copies. Becomes the fastest
In
selling
3 days.
PS4
Yeah,
exclusive.
3 days.
You'll like
In
that.
3
You'll like that background.
days.
Matt.
So that would mean that since it's been out now for what, 14 days?
You're just gonna say
So
it's
it's sold 14 million copies
That's
now.
exactly right.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
sure.
Yep, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's go with it.
So they're killing it, as you
All
can tell. Yes.
So really quick, let's. I want to take a second to talk about this.
okay.
Is God of War a game? What's going on here?
Nothing.
Don't
Oh.
worry about it.
Is God? Do you guys feel God of War is a game that will have legs? Do you think other people will buy it as they're buying the PlayStation a year from now?
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's-
Okay, so that one you guys do feel will get up there into the 8 to 10 million sold. Do you think lifetime?
I think
I
so.
think so.
Okay, so now the next question: if it does get there, so we're going to assume it gets there.
Eddie.
Let's assume. Hey, what's up, Sideshow? Hey, so
Eddie just walked in the studio.
let's say it does get up to that number, 10 million.
Okay.
We'll just say that.
We're with you.
Is that a success? If there's 80 million PlayStations out there and 10 million sell, is that a success or is it relatively a failure figuring there's 20 million Switches and 10 million
No, 'cause
Marios?
It still comes down to. It still comes down to.
I like those shades, man.
Still comes down to genre. You know, some people, not everybody's into that. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Nintendo,
10 million for sales is still good sales for
It
anybody.
is, right?
So I don't.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
what I was
gonna-
asking
yeah.
relatively. I
especially
wasn't sure.
since there's so many games for the PlayStation and there's only like 4 for the Switch. I mean, it's
No, 7 now.
That
Oh,
being
there's
said,
7 now?
There's 7.
that being said, I'm saying over 10 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my prediction. Red
I
Dead
would like to see
Redemption
that.
2 trailer number 3 dropped. What did you guys think?
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either.
Well, there you go.
Why did we put it on here?
So,
It looks cool,
No,
but I also muted it.
but I'll tell you
so-
what it is going to do. It's going to make me go buy it now for the Xbox 360, even though I already have it for PS3 and I never played it.
Okay.
But I'm going to buy it for the 360 because they have it Xbox One X enhanced, and people say that it looks like a current gen game on
Nice.
there. So I am going to go pay the $10 at GameStop, pick it up. You know what I'll do, Matt?
What?
I'll trade in a new PS4 for it.
Oh.
Like you were saying earlier, I get that $10 right
There
there.
you go, $10.
Get that $10.
Anyways,
No, but I have seen glimpses of it, and it looks pretty good.
You guys
Yeah,
are gonna hate
it's-
me. I never played them.
Either did I.
I
played
started.
for an
I
hour.
tried to play the first one exactly, and I'm like, great, I'm Grand Theft Auto Cowboy, and then never played it
that's
again.
what everybody calls it, Grand Theft Auto
That's what
Redemption.
it felt like. I
That's
was
what-
like,
yeah.
okay, cool.
But I honestly, I enjoy that more than Grand Theft
Okay.
Auto.
I
To
did
me,
too.
the most exciting thing about that game,
Mm-hmm.
what would be great, what I would love, because you know it's going to have a battle royale.
Get out of here. It is not.
Yeah, they're already saying it's
what?
happening.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. Cowboys and Indians battle royale.
Oh, okay.
That's
That'd be
pretty
kinda- that'd be
freaking
kinda
cool.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That
So
would be awesome.
That's insensitive.
unless
believe
unless
you
you
would
can like
do
mod
that.
your horse with like a jet engine, I'm not gonna play it. Grand Theft Auto Redemption.
You just feed it a can of beans. You're good.
Put that NOS in there.
All right, Shadow of the Tomb Raider resolution details
By the way, guys,
have been announced.
well,
and
resolution and story details.
Yeah,
it looks pretty.
it looks pretty. And originally everybody was saying it's going to be 4K at 60 FPS on the Xbox is what everybody on the Xbox One X, obviously.
Woo.
Everybody was saying that. An update did come out.
Yeah.
It's not true. Everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, the Xbox One X is doing this." No, there's two different modes. If you're running in 4K, it will be at 30 frames per second. They're saying it cannot handle this game at 60. And if you're at 1080p, then it'll be at 60 frames
1080
per
with the
second.
sampling. Okay, so
Yeah.
next question. Is this exclusive first year just like the last one was on Xbox, or is this one coming to both systems same day?
I don't know. Probably Xbox first. I don't know.
See, I'm not sure
I
because
I think this time they're going to go both.
I think they're going both because they say that hurt the sales so much by not putting this thing on PlayStation
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
on the same day.
There's also both modes will have HDR.
Have you guys played through any of the new Tomb Raider games all the way
my
through?
Lord,
No,
I
I
did.
haven't.
I did. I was telling
started
you guys
them,
about
and
it.
I never play all the way through. for some
Absolutely
reason.
amazing.
Is it?
Absolutely amazing. I love it. It's actually one of my favorite games now to play. That will be the next. Actually, I'm going to do the second one because I probably won't stay with Far Cry because, I don't really care for those open worlds too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to jump into that. That's the next game I'm playing.
Nice.
So I'm going to go through that. And then I will tell you, I've enjoyed the first one. I already started looking at the second one. I'm going to buy this day one just to support the publisher because I got, the other ones for free.
I think this one's set
Nice.
in Mexico, too.
Oh wow,
So you're gonna deal-
Mexico.
Yeah, you're
Nice.
dealing
Okay.
And
with.
you said some of the story details were leaked.
Yeah, it's the second link.
Yeah, I didn't look. I didn't see there's two.
Wow, great podcast.
But did
host.
you know about? Do you know
Well,
what's
that's
up with
that's what this is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mexico.
So that's what there was.
That's
really,
part of it. There's gonna be
Are we talking like Aztec kind of thing, like
Probably
I'm-
Mayan.
Mayan? Yeah,
Incan.
Incan.
He's just
all
throwing
of
out-
them.
Let's just
Just
throw
throw them all
all
out
of
there.
them. All of them.
It's gonna be a Machu Picchu. Don't worry.
All right.
You're
So, you guys excited for it? I know.
It
Donna,
looks-
you
I am,
probably-
yes. I am. I like I said, I actually need to get into that other one. I was shocked that because I just finished the one that was made in 2013.
Mhm.
When I say just, I mean like 2 months ago.
Is that the one where she's trapped on the island initially?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I did that 2 months ago. I could not believe how great that game held up.
Is it really?
Once again,
Man.
though, I did play it on the Pro.
Okay.
So I'm kind of wondering if it's not fair to say how good these games because on the X, these games are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I went and looked. Aiden was playing Far Cry upstairs, not on the 4K. It still looks good, but there is
Noticeable difference.
you're
yeah.
starting to see that, and I don't know how fair that is.
Yeah.
Well, also too on the PC, a lot of people
Oh.
benchmark their
With that game.
with that game.
Yeah.
because it looks
Tomb Raider is a
amazing on there.
benchmark because it was one of the first games to look beautiful on PC.
Claw brings out a really good point. So to be fair, they launched the same day as Fallout 4, and it still got 2 million. When that
and a
game
lot of
launched.
people didn't like Fallout 4. Though.
Yeah, but everybody was going into it wanting
You're
to
right.
like it.
You're
so
right.
the,
You're
the
right.
sales
so
are
the
going
sales
to be
are
there.
going to be high.
All right, we can move on.
This one's an
Fallout
interesting
4 he just
concept.
mentioned.
Yeah.
I was talking to my neighbor the other day. He's played a little bit of Fallout 4. He's a PC guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "Oh, so how much have you played?" He says, well, I've put 365 hours into
Oh my
it.
God. That's
Oh
about as
my
much as I
God.
played Pokemon.
365 hours in fall. I said, wait, the game doesn't have that much. He goes, well, it does if you go all the way to the end and then start over with a new character 6 different times, 7 different times,
Yeah,
and
play
do
it
it
any way you
all
want.
again.
That's all it
Yeah.
does if you prone around the whole map.
No, and this guy knows how to game. This guy, he
Yeah.
just,
And
he loves.
it's pretty open world too. I mean, so you could spend a lot of time doing whatever
Yeah,
the hell
he
you want
loves
to do in
that game.
Yeah.
He loves it.
I wonder if he has the VR one.
Detroit Become Human demo was out this week. Is it still out, Ate?
Yes,
It's still
Zonner,
out,
did
so
you
you
play
can
it like
go
you said you
play
would?
I didn't.
I played it.
All right,
oh,
tell
okay.
us about
Someone's
it, No
gonna talk
Jeans.
about it.
All right.
Go for
And
it.
Chris played it as well, but he doesn't have a mic, so he can't talk.
Sorry, Chris.
Did you
Nope.
just do like the Hunger Games to him thing, like the little some? Okay. Everybody in the back of the studio is doing that. All right, go
so
for it.
I did a few run-throughs. It's just the interrogation, not the interrogation. It's the
Hostage situation.
that one.
So the first trailer we saw, that's when
Yeah.
you get to play. Okay.
And it's really nice, very beautiful.
Oh.
I like. So we didn't play it at E3 last time, but I like the. You're going through everything and you're trying to piece together the scenario that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And each thing you do is obviously going to make it a different outcome. As you'll actually miss things the first time around. Second time around, you'll like, okay, I know this, I know that. I'm gonna go over here now and try this and see if I can unlock other dialogues.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And
I love it.
it's okay. So I went through the first time. Okay, something really weird about it. It's like, okay, it's just
Okay.
there's so many
okay.
things with the game that
Okay.
Okay. It's fine.
Have
Okay.
you played Heavy Rain or Beyond Two Souls? Is
Heavy
it-
Rain.
Is it in that vein?
Yeah, it's very so many paths you can take. Interestingly, though, I beat it, and they said the mission was successful, but I had 2 different outcomes with way different. Like one,
Yep. Yep.
I don't want to say too
Up.
much because there's
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's great, and we got to try it.
yes, you should.
How many
you should-
different outcomes were there in this one? 8
They gave us 8 of
in
the
one
16.
mission. In
Yeah,
one mission.
Of the
My
16
God.
for that one mission. So we could all have a completely different experience.
This
It'll be
story
Yeah.
is gonna branch.
And one thing I found kind of interesting was that even though I completed the mission, I actually failed.
Oh, at one point you failed?
No, I beat the mission.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, mission complete. Mission, you beat it. Good job.
Okay.
So even though
But
you failed what
I
you were
failed
trying
as
to
a
do.
person.
Oh.
So you didn't become a person?
I was
No.
conflicted
He
about
failed what-
Oh.
like
okay.
there are certain actions you can do, and then they make you feel bad
oh,
about
well,
doing.
I'll say that's life.
That's what he's saying is the
So,
goal he
like-
was trying to achieve, he did not achieve, but he passed the mission and it
Oh,
made
so
him.
he's not playing games like how I play games, where I just go in there and do whatever crazy crap I want to do.
No, I actually have a conscience.
Oh, okay, got it.
So you never
That
played
translates
Until
into
Dawn,
video
did
games.
you?
No.
That's kind of weird, but
All
yeah.
right. Because I'm. Did you play Until Dawn? Okay, so is this gameplay, Chris? And we'll just talk for you. Is it better or different or worse than? Because I thought Until Dawn, super massive, out Quantic Dream with Until Dawn. I thought that one was done better in telling
They-
the story than anything Quantic Dream had done. Is this one going to put Quantic Dream back ahead? Oh, damn. Chris says yes, it
Chris
is. He's
says,
nodding.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
That's all
now
we
I'm
needed.
real excited because I love those kind of
It
games.
definitely does have a Heavy Rain feel.
Nice.
I love those kind of games. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Radical.
And really quick, if I can just throw it here.
Radical.
I don't know how cool it would be to be my neighbor there, Chuck, but thanks anyway.
Radical Heights
You'd have to
is
hear all the
coming
yelling.
to
No.
Xbox question mark.
Possibly.
Cliffy B wants Radical Heights to come, and he teased that him and Xbox might
be
be
talking,
talking.
yep. Zonner, you kind of look like you might enjoy this.
Yeah, this would be up his alley.
This game's fun.
It's fun if you're winning. We can't get Chris and Ate to play anymore.
Okay, like
because
most
they weren't
games.
yeah.
Yeah.
Think PUBG meets Fortnite meets
Okay,
the
but,
80s.
but you know what though? That's
Exactly.
what. But see, the thing about PUBG that I love is, even when you don't, because I haven't won yet, I have not got a chicken dinner.
yeah.
It's still fun.
It
I mean,
is.
Yeah.
I love that game. I mean,
I still had fun with this, honestly. Fortnite, I didn't have. This me and
I had more fun
Robert
on this,
were
yeah.
playing this together, and we had more fun than we had
People
on Fortnite.
explode into piles of money. It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
So it's like real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know they can't hear me, but this game really just felt like Crackdown's Battle Royale.
So
Oh.
Chris says that he felt that this game felt like Crackdown's Battle Royale. I could see
That's
that,
fair.
but set in the
I
80s.
guess.
And
It definitely has a Crackdown feel.
Claw
Like the
is
first
saying
First Crackdown, yeah.
that I need to play the Rise of the Tomb Raider, which I will. And then somebody was making a crack about Rise, which I'm going to tell you right now. Still, that was a launch game for the Xbox One.
Yeah.
That game gets too much bullshit. I enjoyed that game. Rise was a fun game. I don't know if any of you guys ever
I
played
didn't
it.
play it because
They
I
gave
didn't
it.
want
They
God
gave
of
it
War
for
Light.
free, and it is. It's a wannabe, but but it was made by Crystal Dynamics.
I know.
I mean,
know.
it's a good game. It's fun.
I shouldn't have
And
not played it.
You want to
because
talk about
of
QTE?
Oh,
Cutie?
yeah.
That game
Yeah.
is all about it.
But when I saw it, I felt like that's all it was.
It kind of
Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to play it because it felt like every single
It kind of
thing
was. But it's so
quick
short.
time event.
It's so short. It's fine. I think it's 4 to 6 hours.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's still pretty.
All right. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
I don't know much about this game. Ate move so they can see the cute
Yeah,
pig.
Ate put this on here. What's going on with this one?
Ate, scoot over. There's a cute pig behind you.
There's a
And
cute
there
pig.
goes
Okay,
there
really
goes the
quick.
picture.
Any of you guys ever played the
Yeah.
original Beyond Good and Evil?
Nope.
Nope.
No, but
Critically
I
acclaimed.
thought you played it.
Okay, I started playing it. I put in about 2 hours, got bored with it, never played it again.
Really?
So I mean, but people that love it, love that game.
What's
Yeah.
he got in his hand? A baby? Yep, that's a baby.
Basically, their timeline was revealed, and there's gonna be a lot of info at E3.
Yeah,
See, I was intrigued by the first one, but I never played it. I think I have it actually on the 360.
it was free on at Xbox Live one time.
Yeah, so I'll probably play through it because it does look interesting. Have you played it, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is it's supposed to take place in
Sounds
2108.
about right.
After I guess there's an expedition that leaves Earth to go do different space colonies and stuff.
I think maybe what it is did we crash again?
No.
No.
Oh,
You're
I
good.
think
Don't
what it
worry about
is, because like based on like what because Chris gives games a fair shake pretty much every game he plays. I think that game at its time maybe was great. It didn't age well.
How did you do that?
I fixed some stuff. I figured it out during the stream. So don't worry
Dude,
about
we
it.
can see ourselves like better now.
Yeah, that's the
Good
idea.
job,
I'm not sure if I
Robert.
like it.
I'd love it. Now we can
All right.
see where are you going?
I'm fixing this.
You can see the pole in the.
Oh,
yeah, I thought it was the green screen settings, but no, it was
pay
the
no
fact that the
attention
pole was
to
showing.
the hand behind the green screen.
Dude, how are you doing that with all that paint on there? That's magic. That's very good.
All right, coming to PC, and Ate needs to sit back down for
Because he's
this.
gonna want to talk about this more than I do.
Yep.
But that's fine. Just go ahead and keep going. Let him fix that.
Halo experiences could be finally coming to PC after a long hiatus.
Can someone explain to me what exactly Halo Experiences is, please?
Meaning it's not going to be your full games, like, because not all of them were released on Halo, but do you remember, Ati, what was it called? The crowdsourced one that El Dorado mod for Halo. That guy made a Halo experience multiplayer and all that, right?
Mhm.
And then Xbox kind of gave him their blessing and everything.
And now
right?
they have the cease and desist.
And now they have the season. Yeah.
Okay, so what
But
is
didn't he get hired by them? then?
Yeah, but now he's being hired by them, and now they're actually working together, supposedly, to create something for the PC. Phil Spencer.
What is it? A game? Is it a multiplayer?
They haven't told us. Phil Spencer says
All right.
this point is important as we look ahead. Very excited about the prospects of an official classic Halo experience making its way to PC. We hope to be able to partner with El Dorado team and the broader mod and content creation community. So it looks like they're kind of doing to bring it to PC, because PC did get shafted on the whole Halo thing.
What's the last Halo game that was on PC?
2.
I believe.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then. Jeez.
And so they're going to bring what it sounds like a whole new PC experience that maybe only PC gets. That's what I'm going to assume.
But quite honestly, the next Halo, they're putting Halo 6 here. When Halo 6 launches, Microsoft is putting everything on both now, so they're going to get Halo 6.
Especially with their
Yeah.
what's that
You
called?
own it on both
Cross-buy.
things, yeah.
Well, not only that, but they make their new
Games anyway. Oh, Game Pass.
No, their new dev kit allows for easy transition from one to the other.
Yeah.
well, all right.
So it'll be interesting to see. I'll be excited about it to be able to play some Halo on the PC.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun.
Right? we'll get together.
It's
to
a
play
lot
some.
of fun.
And I'm hoping it's very much because they're saying a classic Halo experience. Bring
Halo
back
1.
that Halo 1 multiplayer, Halo 2 multiplayer, maybe a hybrid of the two. I'd have a lot of
Well, there's
fun.
that awesome Master Chief collection.
Well, yeah. So,
And
anyways, that's what's up with that. I
I like the Master Chief collection.
think that's all for this week in gaming. Yep, we can get into
for stories.
the nitty gritty.
Are we sure? Are we ready for
I
this?
think we're ready. You
We're
guys
ready for the
nitty
nittiest
gritty?
of the grits.
What is the nitty gritty?
The FTC has warned, maybe done a little wrist slap on Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony
And laptop makers.
and laptop makers. I believe it was Asus and HTC about their restrictions for warranty voiding. You guys all have video game consoles. You've
No.
had phones. You have things that they say
What's that now?
if you open this up or if you remove this or you do have a third party work on it, you void the warranty.
Yeah.
The FTC is coming in and saying that's not legal.
I agree.
You can't do that. And that's going to change.
It's like monopolizing your repairs so that
Yeah.
only you can do
Well,
repairs.
they did the same thing with Apple too, because like Apple was not allowing
We're going to talk about this.
Yeah.
I
not
knew it.
allowing the third party fixer uppers
Yeah.
to touch your stuff, and then they said no, you can't. You have to allow them to do that, which makes sense. They're doing it here too.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous because they try tricking you. Like there's laptops that they'll put out there that they say, oh, you can upgrade your RAM and do different things, right? And then they put the warranty sticker over where you would need to open up to upgrade your RAM.
It's like, huh.
So then you void your warranty upgrading your RAM, which is ridiculous.
So you know what's good about this now
Mm-hmm.
is you can go and have somebody mod your system and you can still use it and they can't do shit now. They can't ban you or whatever.
Well, I
I
mean,
think that's
That's different.
Well, wait a minute though.
That's
There's
still-
certain ways they go about looking at that.
Yeah.
But that's usually electronic now. When it comes to that type of mod, the system will send a flag out when you're
Yeah.
installing something like that.
hardware
this
repair.
is,
is
yeah,
fine.
this is a repair versus
Yeah,
a mod.
this is hardware. And let's
Yeah,
talk about
that's a
this.
repair.
Like how behind the tech world is with this. Why can you go get your car serviced at Jiffy Lube and that doesn't void the warranty?
That's
But
right.
here, if you want to go get, something done to your laptop because it needs to be fixed, you don't want to pay the
That's right.
astronomical manufacturer fees. You got to go with. And I understand if they're putting in a part that was not supposed to go in your laptop and it broke, okay, that's not covered under warranty. But if they're putting in the correct parts, why can't you do that? I mean, we were all have been or were or are service technicians, third party, and we went and fixed air conditioning, units that were made by the first party. It doesn't void any warranty. If anything, we work with the warranty and get warranty parts. You know?
Well, I mean, in the service industry, like, it depends on who it is. Like, in my field, if you are not an authorized warranty repair company for that manufacturer, it can and it will void your warranty.
Yes, but they don't have the issue is their authorized warranty people are in house. They're theirs. They don't authorize third party people.
No, they do.
No. We're talking about the tech companies.
We're talking about these guys.
Oh,
We're talking about
these
Micros.
guys,
They
yeah.
don't. They keep it all in house.
Yeah.
And
If they were to allow you to get a certification, I agree with you. That's I don't care if you want to certify third party companies to be able to do this. I'm comfortable with that. But the
That's
fact
all
that
Apple.
and the fact
100%.
that there's nothing,
Yeah.
and if you do, your warranty's voided. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
it is. It is.
Well, that was one of the problems with Linus when he bought that new iMac Pro. He
I
opened it up.
saw that.
Yeah, he had to open it up because that's a show. He didn't change anything, but when he put it back together and broke it, they weren't going to repair it. Half of it was because nobody was trained to repair it, but also he opened it up, and that's an issue with the iMacs
So-
because they're all-in-ones. You aren't supposed to do that.
Real fast, going to the chat. We have a new person in here. Faith and Science says Dota 2 is the best game. It's a good game.
It
I
is a
enjoy
good game. It's a great game.
Hello.
Hello, Faith.
Hello,
and
Faith and
Science.
Science.
It's a random thought.
Yeah, I thought it was a
You
random
You just
thought.
throw that
Totally-
in there, yeah.
totally
all right,
fits.
thanks.
Hey, Dota 2. All right, cool.
you think he's been watching forever? So
it's the kind of rabbit trails we go on. It's amazing.
yeah. So to me, what this also goes back to is it's going to give us the consumer more options.
Thank God.
As it should. Yeah.
I can say that. The
And-
funny thing here is I will tell you, my experience with Microsoft has always been top notch with anything service related. And
That's good.
Lord knows, you guys know my experience with the 360. I went through 7 of them.
7. Yep.
Okay. Always top notch. Recently, when I say recent, I mean within the last year and a half, the Wii U I had an issue with Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable, amazing service. Just everything up front, keep you up to date. So, and no gouging, by the way. That's the other thing I want to say. Like with Nintendo, no gouging. They basically told me when I went online and I told them what the problem is I was having, they said, okay, what we're going to tell you is at max, we will charge you $100. But if it's less, we'll charge you less. I think they charged me $64 or something. But they're like, we don't care if we have to completely replace the thing, $100. And it was out of warranty already.
Wow.
Pretty cool. So once
it was out of warranty?
It was out of, it wasn't in warranty anymore.
That's
Wow,
awesome.
And Nintendo did
really,
that.
really good. Wow.
So pretty amazing by them. So and
Okay.
you actually send it up to Redmond, right? That's where they are.
Okay.
Okay. The only company of all of these that I have ever had issue with, and they, quite honestly, do not give a crap, is Sony.
That's not good.
When you call Sony and you tell them about tech problems, it's as if the person on the phone is 100% trying to make it your fault.
I've experienced that too.
With
That's not
Sony,
good.
right?
That's not good.
They
Which is weird
treat
because
you.
their Twitter is really good.
The
Yeah.
Twitter is good. But
Yeah.
you call
You
call
call them.
Sony for help. All they're trying to do is make it your fault. No, you're doing this wrong.
Oh my God.
Did you smash your PS4 with the rock? Is that what? No, I didn't smash
Can
my
we-
PS4 with the
Can we
rock.
do this next podcast for the 50th? We'll call Microsoft and Sony at the same time and
Bye,
judge
Eddie.
the
Bye,
reaction.
Oh, that'd be fun.
We'll call them and we'll say we have broken systems, hard drive failure, and see what they say.
Senior Leche has a question for us. Actually, we're gonna put that in the claw. Never mind. We'll review that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that soon.
So that was weird. Weird.
What was
honk.
that?
Somebody's picking him up.
So this is good all around, in my opinion, because as
Step
of
in the right
now,
direction.
they're so far behind, and I'm gonna say specifically with the phones, because obviously what you said is the customer support for the console has been pretty dang good, but when we're talking about the phones and the
I
the
had an
laptops-
issue. I had an issue with the PSP.
Yes. Okay.
Back, and they were not.
Yeah.
Dude, the guy on the phone damn near basically told me, well, you just go buy a new PSP. Well, you guys really aren't selling them anymore. I just want to get mine fixed.
I want
You
mine
know,
fixed.
that's all I wanted. And it really is ridiculous. And I got to say, oh, I'll tell you another thing really quick because I know I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Sony, when, of course, early adapters, before they announced it to anybody, I buy a PS4 Pro. I buy the VR. It didn't have the pass-through for HDR. Call them. I'm like, is there anything you guys can do to help me with the situation? I mean, is there any good faith you can do? Straight up, no. Nothing we can do for you.
So what the FTC has said is warranty, and because like I said before, they try to trick you in where they put these stickers and the different things. So you basically, they win every time. Is what they're trying to do. The FTC said, in quote, the warranty language that implies to a consumer acting reasonably under the circumstances that warranty coverage requires the consumer to purchase an article or service identified by brand, trade, or corporation name is similarly deceptive and prohibited. I mean, this whole time they've been operating under something that is not legal, and they said that they are warning them against using a sticker as a seal to prevent users from opening up the consoles.
So, class action lawsuits.
Very, very
Incoming.
possibly could be
They're
a class
coming
action lawsuit. So it's just an
And how far
interesting.
back is that going to go to?
Dude.
Well, no, what he just said is they were never allowed
They
to
were
do
never
this.
allowed
Yeah,
to
so
do
that
this.
means there's not. Wow.
They
that
just
could go
thought
back
they could.
a ridiculous amount of time.
Yeah.
Like,
Vet trucks.
but there's so many people.
I will go after GEC. I will.
There's so many people. We're all going to win $1. So you know. So just an interesting
$1 per console.
point, an interesting thing, and it's good to know that the FTC is on our side a little bit. We
All
can
right.
move now into the claw because I know we got to wrap up.
And
here.
actually,
Everybody's
I am
gotta
going to
leave.
jump out during the claw, and I'm going to let
His name is Chris.
Chris jump in.
Christopher.
No,
All
I
right,
know his
say
name.
bye.
All right, bye. Thanks, everybody. I got to go.
All right. So the Claws chat lobby asks if you're in the chat, you can
Now is the
ask
time.
a question to us, and we basically turn our whole show over to you. You can
Don't trip.
talk about anything you want regarding video games, us, or anything of that nature.
So the first question.
Welcome to the podcast, Chris.
Hey,
Put on your
Chris.
headset.
That's not your Red Bull, by the way.
There's none left in it.
Right. Put that towards your mouth. All right. First question. No jeans. Go.
So Senor Leche says, "Okay, CMG, do I buy PUBG or not?" Yes.
Yes.
The answer, as Robert said in the chat, is always yes.
Yes. Yes.
Even
and
though it's
yes.
on Xbox.
Never on Xbox, always on PC.
Yeah, even though because he's playing on Xbox.
Oh,
so
okay.
you
We'll
can
just buy it anyway.
buy it. I'm telling you right now that they're going through a lot of frame rate issues and stuff as they're learning to optimize this game. It is pre-release, so you have to sit through that. But it's still a fun game, and I enjoy playing it on both systems. Obviously, PC more because
Yeah.
it's
If you have a
way
PC,
more
play it there.
optimized. And if you have a PC, play it there. That's our take on that.
If you don't, still play it.
All right, we'll leave the claw open for.
Yep. Keep it
A
open
little
for a
bit.
little bit of time, guys.
Claw wants to know, when did Zoner turn into Chris?
Just right now.
Just right now.
That's actually a very valid question.
What happened to who kicked the camera?
Zoner
It's always
probably-
been like that.
No,
It's
no,
been like
Zoner-
that. No, it's been like that the whole time, guys. The camera's been off a little bit.
No, because I set it up.
No, yeah, because
I've been watching the stream back here for hours, like at least an hour, and it's been kind of the left has been way off. But anyway, it doesn't matter because we're in the middle of a
That's fine.
podcast right now, guys.
All right. Anyways,
You know,
What's
no big
one
deal.
More, what's one
Whatever.
more interruption?
what's
You
one
guys,
more
you guys
interruption?
keep talking because I need to build the outro slide.
Oh, USOB.
On a side note. On a
Okay,
side
the
note.
most important
No, we say that
question
for
of
last.
every claw. The most important question of every claw. Robert,
I'm sorry, Robert.
You
did
better
play
not.
The Last of
I'm
Us?
sorry, Robert.
Claw wants to know. Our fans in the chat want to know, did you play The Last of Us, Robert? He's so angry now. You can't see him. We can see him. Hold on. I can see him, yep.
Hey Matt, if I do end up retiring Mod Mondays, we'll just make it Rob finishes The Last of Us.
I would be
Mondays.
okay with that. I might actually do
There
it then.
you
It
go.
would give me a reason to play the game.
Jillian R14 in the chat says, hello, y'all. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday.
Voila.
Or Monday if you're watching this on YouTube later on.
Yes. Or any other sequential day after
Yeah.
that when you decide to watch it.
Yep.
Happy Monday through Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, Claw says, which would you pick?
It's a bit, okay.
Fully PS1, 2,
Two.
3, BC, and online?
Online or Xbox 360.
Am I not following
BC.
for some reason?
Yeah, I don't get that question.
I don't
It
understand.
must be something British.
Claw,
Yeah.
could you elaborate on that? Senior Leche says, I uninstalled Fortnite.
Did
Good.
you really?
Man, you finally
Wow.
have
What a
understood
boss.
that it's not as good a game as everybody says it is.
It's just a bunch of Bob the Builder.
Did you tell Pope this? Are you guys on good terms, by the way, Senior Leche? Because he might have blocked you after that.
Yeah, I don't get this.
hell?
Which would you pick?
What?
What'd you pick?
Is happening.
I don't know.
I don't.
OBS is freaking out. Yay. we don't-
OBS frame rate issues?
Don't we love OBS, guys? Yeah, frame rate
Frame rate
issues.
issues.
Really bad. We're getting like 0.4 FPS.
Nice. All right. Well, we're going to look like we're in a strobe light for right now, so maybe we should shut this down. Oh, Claw wants to know if it's backwards compatible on the respective
Obviously
console.
not, 'cause this is
Would you
horrible.
want fully PS1, 2, and 3 backwards compatible and online, or Xbox 360 backwards compatible? PS1, 2, and 3 fully
Yeah.
backwards compatible.
Dude, this is the coolest thing ever. I'll tell you, I feel so bad for you
This,
right
the
now.
frame rate is all,
It's
all
so
trippy.
bad.
It's all trippy. All
That's
right,
fine.
so we're actually
I'm
going to
used to
shut
it.
this down then because OBS is about to crash on us again.
I'm
This
just gonna
has
keep
been
going.
the
then.
Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast
Trying to-
episode
Trying to
number
do this.
49. You can follow us on Twitter at CMG_Gamecast, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes
We're not
at
ready.
Casual Misfits Gaming.
We're not ready.
I'm Matt Rojas, a.k.a.
We're not ready.
the Dread Pirate. And going back to chat real fast, Pope says Pope can't say blank. He leaves me and says he'll come back and doesn't. He does that a
Yes.
lot. All right, so I'm Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate. With me, as always, we had.
I'm Ate Rojas, also known as No Jeans.
And on the end,
Oh,
sorry, no jeans. And on the end, Chris,
Zoner.
Zoner Exlorian,
Jason's on.
and Robert on the production side.
Trying to do stuff at
Trying
like
to
last
do
minute
stuff
right
last
now
minute.
because there's nothing else
Rob
to do.
Dog 1991.
Yeah.
We might not have a podcast next week because our next episode is our 50th episode. We want to make it a little big. We want to make sure everybody's going to be there. and No Jeans can't be here.
I'll be on call.
So
I'd say on call.
So tune in for X-Lorian's bonus play next weekend.
Yeah.
All right, so this
Bye,
has been the
everybody.
Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number
49. At 0.4 FPS.
At 0.4 FPS.